careful about my spell selection here, because if I get a full level of spells and something good comes up like Fade or Life 2, and that level is full, we won't be able to learn that. There's Fire 3, that's a must-have. Might come back later for Light 3. We have here, okay, tents are cheaper than cabins. I need to buy several of them. I can get my buttons right. That's a really good buy on houses too. Normally houses are about 4,000. So I need to stock up on a few of those. We're going into Marsh Cave, so I definitely want to stock up on some more heals. I have enough piers already. Cabin is a little better than tent. It restores a little more HP, but tent is definitely more efficient. Okay, we have iron armor. That's good for the fighter. We can sell his chain armor now. And we have some cloths. I guess I should. It'll add to their absorbed total. And that's it for Elfland. We checked everything we need to here. We'll be coming back later for some of those spells. Okay. So since we have not found the TNT yet, that means it's going to be in the Marsh Cave. That's the only place it can be now. The Marsh Cave is number 6 on this map. So we're going to be going from number 5 around this mountainous area to number 6. It's kind of a roundabout path. It's a ways. So we definitely want to burn a few tents and cabins along the way. The only encounters I might take here are a pack of wolves, or possibly green ogres or geists. They give good gold and decent experience at this point in the game, but anything else you want to run from. Okay, so again, we're going from number 5 to number 6, Elfland to the Marsh Cave, and we are searching for the TNT. Okay, here's our wolf pack. Yes, you should always check Dwarf Cave. There could be something extremely useful in there. In this case, there was. I found the wizard staff and the power glove in there, so. Absolutely, yes. If you find TNT in Dwarf, I mean, unless you have something like, unless you have warp, exit, nuke, things like that already at low levels, you should definitely go to Elfland and check. Okay, so since that was close, we're going to go back into town here. Every time you gain a level, your mages gain another spell charge. So we need to recharge that by returning to the inn. Also, what's up, man? How you been? I hope the microphone is coming through okay. My microphone is terrible. All right, cool. Thank you. Another pack of wolves. I took it. Got some good gold there. Usually after you get a good fight, you want to use a tent. I'm going to skip that one. Nope. I need to do it. See, sometimes you can reset your respawn rate there on accident. That can cost you time. You always want to make sure that's on 8. There's an ambush. Got to reset that. Wow. I can already tell this encounter rate is going to be trolly. There's another wolf pack. I got to pass on everything now. I got to get to the marsh cave. No more fights until the marsh cave. Now we're almost there. Burn the tent. Okay, I don't have warp or exit here, so it's going to take a little longer to explore the marsh cave. Usually you should check the top floor first. There are less chests there, but it is faster to get to, and overall it's less risky. Okay, I found our first two chests here. They're not useful. I need to stop my timer and bring up our map. Okay, so we already went through the first one here. We entered at number 1 and we went up to A. So that's where you should check first, is the top floor. We are now on the top floor. You want to check the lower two chests first, because naturally there's 2 there. Your chances are a little tiny bit better of finding something good. And I'm going to loop up around to number 2 and number 3, check those. If there's nothing good in those, I'm going to be resetting. If there is something good, then I'm going to be trying to escape, and then I'll probably throw up another house and check the lower marsh cave. Got lucky there, got to go first. That would have been a bad encounter if we didn't. We don't know if those enemies have anything deadly yet. Encountering new enemies in this randomizer is always a bit of a risk, because you never know what's coming. Okay, these guys don't look too bad. I could fight for golden experience here, but again, we haven't found anything good in the chests. So we should not be fighting here. It's just losing time to fight here. Okay, we know the gargoyles have stone touch. That's going to be a problem, because I did not buy any softs. Softs are extremely expensive. Fortunately, there's nothing good here. We can reset. Okay, so we're going to have to try and hope we don't run into any gargoyles. Yes, resetting, you know, it seems cheesy at times, but given the odds you get in this game, you have to do it to compete. Here we got gargoyles again. This is bad. They're swarming us early here. Okay, that's a reset. I'm not going to risk that. Okay, I need to bring up our next map here. We're going to be going to the lower marsh. Okay, so quick note about this. The 3 chests you see here, if you check the top floor of Marsh, you don't have to check these chests. They're already empty. This is what's called linked chests. These are found in Marsh Cave, in Volcano. I believe there's one more location that has them as well. But usually if you follow the standard route, you don't have to worry about checking those in any of those locations. When we get to Volcano, I'll be showing you those linked chests as well. But from right now, we just want to continue from B to C as quickly as possible to get to the bottom floor. Ordeals has a linked chest, yes. Thank you, Angry Larry. Becoming a pro at this game, man. Picking it up quick. I like it. Thanks for that host too there, bud. Alright, here we go. No frickin' gargoyles. Here's a muck. Poison, that's no worry. I'm going to want to keep hit points kind of high in here because we don't know what to expect. Okay, so here's the second floor. As I said, we're continuing to here. And now we're going to check the lower floor. Now some people have varying routes that they like to take on this floor. Some people like to check the far right chest first. I usually check the far right chest last. There are 3 chests at the bottom of this area, 13, 14, and 15. These are all key lock chests. The chest at number 10 is guarded by wizards. Wizards you cannot run from. They're usually pretty tough physically, but they don't have much hit points. They can do a lot of damage though, especially early, so we're going to want to be careful if we run into those. Hopefully I don't have to fight them, but chances are I am going to have to. The room with the number 9 chest there, that's one of the link chests. You don't have to check the right chest in that room. Also, the chest in the 3rd row on the far right is an empty chest, so you don't want to check that one either. And there it is. Okay, now I have the option to either leave right now with the TNT or risk continuing digging here. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I'm going to go. With the TNT, we open up a lot more chests. So I'm going to take the gamble here and I'm going to go. If I do have to come back here, hopefully it's after we have found the floater, so it can be quick. Now if the floater is in here, obviously I just screwed myself and I lost a ton of time. That's one of the gambles you take with this game. But chances are that this is the right play. Okay, I'm going to fire 3 of these guys. Sometimes even when you're running from a large pack of enemies, if you have a hit all enemy spell, you should cast it. In case those enemies are something nasty. Like here I'm going to burn another fire 3. Hopefully it'll kill all of them. We should get some good golden experience from this battle. And it did, yes, very good. Yes, absolutely. If you have exit or warp, you should probably go and check those chests. Simply because you can get out of here much faster. If you don't, then maybe take the gamble I just did. Doesn't seem like anything in Marsh is too deadly. But it's a huge time save if I can get out of here and not have to come back. Okay, no gargoyles. We're doing good. I think we're going to get out of here. I think gargoyles were the only real threat that we ran into here in Marsh. Okay, so we're out. We have the TNT. I'm going to check back in with our world map here. Alright, so now that I have the TNT, I can return to the dwarf cave at number 8. And it opens up that canal there just south of 8. That is the only way to get out of this area with the ship. So once I open the canal, I'll be going to number 9, which is Melmond. I'm going to be checking out the armor, weapon, and spell shops there. Hopefully for something good. If there is something good there and I don't have enough gold, like Nuke, or Fade, or maybe even Warp, Exit, something that can save a lot of time, I might choose to do a short grind outside of Melmond to get that spell. If not, then I'll just be continuing on to Crescent Island, which is number 13, to obtain the canoe, and from there I'll be deciding to go to Volcano or Marsh. Excuse me, not Volcano or Marsh. Volcano at 14 or Ice Cave at 15. But for now we're going from 6 to 9, excuse me, 6 to 8 and then to 9.